In this video, we'll talk about oxidation and reduction. Oxidation is loss of electron is called oxidation, or increase in oxidation number is also oxidation, and oxidation occurs at anode. And the substance oxidized is called reducing agent. Like A, after losing one electron, forms A positive ion. An electron is lost, and so A is oxidized to A positive ion. Another way to remember oxidation is Leo. Leo is lion. So lion loss, L for loss of electron is oxidation. Reduction is gain of electron is called reduction. So B element gains one electron and converts to B negative ion is reduced. B is reduced to B negative. And B is called oxidizing agent. B is reduced, so it is called oxidizing agent, and the reduced form is B negative. So reduction is gain of electrons, and in reduction there is decrease in oxidation number, and reduction also takes place at anode. To remember this, you can remember GER, gain of electron is reduction. G for gain of electron is reduction. So oxidation is loss of electron. We'll see some examples here. For example, like sodium, after losing one electron forms Na. After removing one electron forms Na positive ion. So sodium is oxidized to Na plus. Similarly, Fe2 plus. After removing one electron forms Fe3 plus positive ion with one electron lost. Similarly, you can take, for example, like magnesium. After removing two electron forms magnesium ion plus two electron lost. So always electrons are written after the arrow in oxidation reaction. So each of this ion or element, they lose electron and form positive ions. Next is reduction is gain of electron is called reduction. For example, like oxygen, after gaining two electrons forms oxide ion. Fluorine atom, after gaining one electron forms fluoride ion. Similarly, you can write sulfur, after gaining two electron forms sulfide ions. So gain of electron, we write electron before the arrow. So that is gain of electron and they form negative ion. So this is reduction. Gain of electron is called reduction. Redox reaction is when oxidation and reduction both takes place, then it's called redox reaction. So for example, like zinc plus copper 2 plus ion forms zinc ions and copper. So in this, zinc is oxidized to zinc 2 plus. If you write reaction, zinc after losing two electron forms zinc ions. So this is oxidation. Copper 2 plus ion gain these two electrons. So Cu2 plus after gaining two electrons is reduced to copper atom. So this is reduction. And if we add the two reactions, two electron left side, right side cancels. So we get zinc plus Cu2 plus gives zinc ions and copper. So this is called redox reaction. So it is called redox because one substance is oxidized, zinc is oxidized, and copper ion is reduced. So oxidation and reduction both are taking place in this reaction. So it is called redox reaction. Redox means reduction and oxidation. Oxidizing and reducing agent. The substance oxidized is a reducing agent. Like here, zinc is oxidized, so zinc is a reducing agent. and the substance reduced is a oxidizing agent. So copper is reduced here. So copper is a oxidizing agent. So reverse, the substance oxidized is a reducing agent. The substance reduced is a oxidizing agent. Now what is half reaction? The half reaction is we write only oxidation reaction or only reduction reaction. They are called half reactions. For example, if we write zinc changing to zinc 2 plus 2 electron. So this is called half oxidation reaction. And half reduction reaction is copper 2 plus after gaining 2 electron converts to copper neutral atom is called half reduction reaction. Disproportionation reaction is in some reactions, same substance and element undergoes oxidation and reduction. Both is called disproportionation reaction. So we'll write some examples to write half reactions. So Fe solid plus copper 2 plus aqueous forms Fe2 plus aqueous plus copper solid. So now we have to write half reaction for this. So we'll write Fe is changing to Fe2 plus. Reactant side is Fe, product side is Fe2 plus. So we write Fe after removing 2 electron forms Fe2 plus 2 electrons are lost. So this is half oxidation reaction. Another half reaction is Cu2 plus gains this 2 electron and reduced to copper neutral atom. So this is half reduction reaction. And if we add the two, then 2 electron cancels left side and right side. So we get redox reaction, that is Fe plus Cu2 plus gives Fe2 plus copper. So like this we can write half reactions when the reaction is given. So it's called half reaction. So how to balance half reactions? So for example, like O2 is given, O2 is changing to H2O2. So first we balance, there are two oxygens, there are two hydrogens. So to balance hydrogen, we add H plus ion on other side. So to balance hydrogen, add H plus ion on other side. So here, right side, we have two hydrogens. Here we have no hydrogen. So we write 2H plus. So now number of atoms are balanced, two hydrogen, two hydrogen, two oxygen, two oxygen. So last step is to balance the charge. So to balance the charge, add electrons. To make the charge 0. So here there is no charge on the right side. Left side we have two positive charges. So to cancel these two positive charges, we add two electrons. Two positive, two negative, the charges are cancelled. Now the equation is balanced, two hydrogens here, two hydrogens, two oxygens, two oxygens. So this reaction is reduction reaction because it's a gain of electron. Electrons are added before the arrow. So it is a gain of electron is a half reduction reaction. Okay, next example we'll do NO3 nitrate changing to N2. To balance this, one nitrogen, first we balance nitrogens. There are two nitrogens, there is one nitrogen. To balance nitrogen, we write here 2. So 2 NO3 negative changing to N2. So now nitrogens are balanced, two nitrogens, two nitrogens. Had three oxygens are there. To add oxygen, add water molecules. To add oxygen, add H2O molecules. So here three oxygens are there. We want to add three oxygens on the right side. So we add three water molecule, 3H2O. Because the reaction is taking place in aqueous solution, so there is water molecule, so we add 3H2O. When we add 3H2O, three oxygens are balanced. But we have now here 6 hydrogens. So to add hydrogen, we add H plus. Okay, 6 hydrogens here. To balance hydrogen, we add 6H plus on the other side. So 6H plus 2NO2, sorry, NO3 negative gives N2 and 3H2O. Now there are two nitrogens balanced and there are 6 oxygens. Actually, we have to add here 6 oxygens. 2 times 3, 6 oxygens. To add 6 oxygen, we have to add 6 water molecules. Because 2 times 3 is 6 oxygens. To add 6 oxygens, we add 6 water molecules. Now we have 6 times 2, 12 hydrogens. So we write 12H plus on the left side plus 2NO3 and N2 plus 6 water molecules. Now again see, two nitrogen balance, 2 times 3, 6 oxygens balance, 6 times 2, 12 hydrogens balance. So all the atoms are balanced. Last step is to balance the charge. We add electrons. So on the right side there is no charge, so 0 charge here. On the left side we have 12 positive charges and 2 negative charge. One NO3 has 1 negative charge, 2 nitrate means 2 negative charge. So 12 positive charges and 2 negative charges. So then we have total 10 positive charges left. So to make the 10 positive charges 0, we add 10 electrons plus 10 negative charges we add. Each electron carries one negative charge. So 10 positive charges remaining here. So neutralize this, we add 10 negative charges. So now total charges will be 0. So you can check again, 10 negative and 2 negative here. So 12 negative and 12 positive, this equation is balanced. So one more example we'll do. ClO3 negative changing to Cl negative plus Cl negative. This is the equation. Now we have to balance this. So now we balance one chlorine atom, one chlorine atom. So here there are 3 oxygens. So we add 3 water molecules. So to add oxygen, add water molecules. So this side we have no oxygens here. So to balance oxygen, we add 3 water molecules. So 3 oxygens we have, 3 oxygens we have, 1 chlorine, 1 chlorine. Now we have 3 times 2, 6 hydrogens. So to add hydrogens, we add H plus on other side. We add 6H plus ClO3. Negative gives Cl negative and 3 water molecules. Now we'll check again. So 1 chlorine, 1 chlorine, 3 oxygens, 3 oxygens, 6 hydrogens, 6 hydrogens. Last step is to balance the charges. So on the right side we have 1 negative charge, left side we have 1 negative. So 1 negative, they cancel. The 6 positive charges we have, to make them 0, we add 6 electrons. The 6 negative and 6 positive, they become neutral, 0 charge. 1 negative left side, 1 negative right side, they cancel, and this equation is balanced. I hope now you understand how to balance this equation. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. So more videos of balancing we'll do on the next class. Thank you.